Good morning. Give me 1 second to post this video and I'll get set up. We're going to see extreme weather. I kept talking about this at the beginning of the month. We're about to really see some extreme things. So just give me 1 sec. I'm going to post it on my page at least. So we have a new moon today too, which is affecting the energy greatly. I can feel it. It always makes me a little shaky and ungrounded. Give me 1 sec. I just have one more to post. Okay, go ahead and share this video. And I'm going to do some news, and then you can go ahead and comment for a card now. I'm going to try to do them in order, but lately my comments have really been acting up. Just be patient with me. I do get a large audience on these kind of live feeds. California is making the news again. When the big one hits the coast of California, it's expected to sink as much as 3 feet in just seconds. There's a new earthquake study saying these fault lines will sink California when the Inglewood quake hits. This is like your house dropping 3 feet in some areas. Obviously, the areas on the coast will be affected more, but all of these fault lines in California are actually connected. They don't really tell you that. So we're waiting for this one big quake, which will set off every fault line in California, basically. The Orville Spillway Dam is back in the news. The clock is ticking. It must be repaired by November 1st. I don't even believe that's possible. They do need a fully functional spillway before then. We'll pray it is possible, but I don't believe it is. Israel, the tomb of Jesus was restored and unveiled in Jerusalem. We had a Russian volcano awaken after 250 years of silence, but we also had many others start to awaken. It's like every volcano on the planet just started to wake up simultaneously. I don't know what day of the week it is where you're watching me from. Today is Monday, so for some people, you already had your Monday. So as of Monday, we have a new moon tonight, and weather is going to start getting crazy. So a lot of other countries are already seeing this craziness kind of start. We had a Cleveland volcano in Alaska woke up too, alongside another volcano. We had a deadly underwater volcano expected to erupt after the ocean surface changes 400 kilometers south of Tokyo. We have a new formation of a tropical cyclone, hold on. There's 2 cyclones, sorry. Tropical cyclone near southern Indian Ocean, and then there's one about to hit Australia. It's going to hit Queensland, Australia Tuesday morning. So for some people, that's today. So that's going to be a Category 4 or 5 cyclone in North Queensland, Australia. So this is Storm Debbie, and it's going to hit Tuesday morning. It's supposed to be really big. WikiLeaks is making the news with another CIA-related leak over hacking iPhones. This is old news. These programs are designed to hack Apple products. As someone who's really versed in computer stuff, I'm going to tell you that all of your phones are hacked, and you don't have any privacy here. I know you guys think that. You're being monitored 24 hours a day. It's not a big deal. You should just be used to it by now. There was a teen girl that was sexually assaulted by up to 6 men on Facebook Live. At least 40 people tuned in to watch this event. Facebook has not responded yet to this incident, and you're seeing a lot of other things. Personally, I believe that, I don't want to really put too much of my opinion in there, but I believe that a lot of these events are orchestrated around us to take our liberties and to attack our freedoms. And so these are just designed to kind of take away what we're doing. I'm using live as a platform to reach many people, and it's not going unnoticed. We have a Navy corruption scandal in the United States involving at least 9 current and former officers accused of swapping secrets for lavish meals, hotel rooms, and parties with prostitutes. They overcharged the Navy tens of millions of dollars. We have a sex abuse scandal rocking the USA Gymnastics. 80 girls have come forward to accuse the former team doctor and other coaches. Basically, all that is hidden is going to be revealed. So I know so many people get mad at me for doing news, and they say I'm spreading like fear propaganda, but that's not my intent. Everything has to be brought out into the open to be healed and dealt with. So it's not that this stuff never existed. You guys are just starting to see it on a global kind of scale being exposed, and it's kind of like crazy, and it's just going to get more and more crazy. So it's not like this stuff never existed. It's been going on forever. You're just seeing it exposed. McCain says the New World Order is under enormous strain. It's a It's a gigantic struggle with forces of radicalism. They used to call radical Islam. Now they're just saying radicalism because they've shifted this from terrorist to domestic terror, which is what they're doing. Exact same patterns. They say these terrorists are born in our country, trained elsewhere, and then they just came back. And conveniently, they all get shot and killed, right? So you're seeing these kind of terror attacks kind of picking up momentum. You're seeing Trump had just done some stuff in New York, like bringing a military in New York. Who knows? Just really kind of don't feed into the illusion. You're going to see a lot of craziness till the end of the month. Almost like the first week of next month. So I told you guys in the beginning of this month that we're going to see extreme weather. And we started to at the beginning of the month, and because we had a full moon cycle, and we're about to hit another one. So things are about to pick up intensity again. So we saw the start of that. It's really going to be like it was at the beginning of the month times a million. So we're going to see crazy weather. We're going to continue to see leaders not getting along. This is a world stage, though. Keep in mind, these leaders, they actually already is a one world government, and they all play together to control all of their civilizations in every country. It isn't just America, it's everywhere. That's why we had to come together collectively and take back our power on an individual basis and do what we can to transform ourselves and learn and grow and get out of this matrix so we don't have to keep coming here and playing these same silly little games. I think it's also important, too, to remember we've all played warriors in different lives, not this life. I know there are some people going out there and fighting these systems still, but I'm hoping, it's my intent that we learn such valuable lessons that we're not going to do that again. We're not going to align with either side. We're not going to align with the systems in any way. We're going to take our knowledge and we're going to transform in other ways. So it's not about fighting these systems like out in the open and having riots and oh my God, because I just saw they had a couple more protests and they're expected to have some more. I know they're going to have a big one like May 1st. The only reason I even cared, every time they do these protests, and George Soros is the one that pays everyone and gets them jump started, and then actually people join in. So they do these, they're doing like these protests, and then the earth responds in a kind of crazy way. So it's actually the people that are gearing up and getting ready for these, to make these shifts, like the earthquake in California go up. It's going to be the people living in disharmony that cause it all. So we have to really find a way to come together. And I know you're not going to be one with everyone and everything, but you're going to have to find a way to do it. And I had a really good movie we watched this weekend where it used an example, like if I'm sitting here and looking at like this mirror, okay, say this camera is a mirror, right? I'm looking at a mirror. If I don't like something I'm seeing in my reflection, I'm going to have to change it in myself, not the reflection. So that's what this world is. It's just a reflection. If you don't like something, you can't go change it in the world. You're going to have to change it in yourself, and it will change the reflection you're seeing. So just use your discernment. Don't feed into this stuff. I saw a lot of people saying like, fuck Islam, fuck the Muslims, fuck Islam, writing these hate posts. And that's exactly what they want you to do. They want to furtherly divide you. I think it's a really good time to say that it doesn't matter what religion people are in. Doesn't mean they're all evil. I see a lot of stuff because people are always saying like, here's a good example. Let me see. Okay, how about... There's a lot of examples of what could be dark nowadays, but a lot of people are fighting against organized secret societies. My husband, Sparks, is actually a Knight Templar and was part of these organizations. It doesn't mean he's evil in any regard. I was born Jewish and my family's Jewish. It doesn't mean I'm evil either. I do realize that there's satanic agendas hidden within deep places, but then again, it doesn't mean every Catholic's evil just because they're following, evil people. So really use your discernment. I know we all started out many places in this matrix, and that was just designed to give us more insight. I bet most of you guys started out in a religion too. It doesn't mean that you're evil. We have to get past these notions of good and evil anyway, because they're just states of mind that we create. So we kind of have to get past these notions of, oh, this is bad, this is good. So we're really seeing a lot of purification going on. That's what this weather is intended to do. We just saw South Korea had launched a missile, and I'm sure the Earth isn't real happy about it. It exploded immediately, and now the Earth will respond. So maybe people should stop playing these games with nature. So we're going to see purification happening in a major way. Hi, Kelly Jacobs with an I. You are so successful in everything that you're doing because you're taking control of your vibration. We're learning that if we can control our vibration, we can control the world and the things that we're attracting, and that's amazing. That's as magical as you can get right there. So just work at raising your vibration. It's not something that can be done overnight. I'm continually just working at purging, clearing my inner temple, raising my vibration, etc. Just keep working on this path at these things. And you're being assisted in so many ways. We all are. I feel that we're not aware of all of the assistance all the time, but we have so much assistance. Now I'm going to, after I do this video, I will be here for energy work. So if you need me after, you can set up any kind of energy work, chakra openings. We do Reiki classes or readings on our site directly. But I will be unplugging a little bit. I did try to check some of my messages this morning. I just can't do it. I will be kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus. So I will be here for energy work, but I'm actually being trained in new healing arts. So I'm kind of going back to school in my own little world. So I will be here, but I won't be here. Cassie Barnes, good morning. This is you. You are a light. You are enough light that you can light up this entire planet just by yourself. So it's amazing that we're coming together to do it as a collective. You are that light that you've been looking for, and you just have to create more of it. If you want happiness, create it. Sonia Walker, good morning. Financial and material changes in a good way. A lot of people are sacrificing their own will for the good of all. And those that are doing that are going to see amazing results, amazing things. It's really about making huge shifts and going from being service of self to service of others in some way. In some capacity, we have to be concerned more about the good of all and less about the good of ourselves or material things. So just seek spiritual prosperity. That's the only thing that's real here. Michelle Johnson, sending you great vibes. That's why I do this. Amazing on the yoga. Eventually, yoga is going to kind of take off in a new kind of way. I'm sending you amazing vibes. I happen to be an expert level manifester, so go manifest the things that you want to create in your life. And you're being tested to level up very quick. We all are. Things are about to get intense. We just went into a pressure cooker. Things are going to get intense. I don't care where you are. That's why I'm getting smart about it, and I'm going to kind of distance myself from the world if I can. I'm going to meditate and retreat within. But we're being tested. If you want to level up fast, that's just how it works. So just stay aware. It could look like you have a really bad day, and the universe is testing you to gauge your response to things, or it could look like a homeless person that needs your money. Just kind of be aware of it. Jennifer Suzanne, good morning. It's a high vibe day considering everyone's getting a little sleep deprived, and we've only had one night of bad sleep. So have patience. Literally, Jennifer, have patience in the universe. These energies are intense. I dislike any kind of moon energy, and it's only going to get a little more intense till the full moon. Whenever that is, I believe the 12th of next month. So we just kind of entered a lunar storm. So just be patient, ground yourselves. I can feel the energy is a little more like intense, I would say. Just ground yourself. David. Oh. Yes, we are. We have to get rid of, we have to go back to the one where any kind of these systems are just really dividing people. Any kind of religion, oh, my religion's this, my way is the right way, whatever. It just is furtherly dividing people. These societies, I hate them. You should hear what I say to Sparks, David. I dislike these societies because I feel that they are hiding knowledge in dark, deep places. Okay, and they say anyone can come join our secret society. Oh, anyone can join it. We're not like that. We don't do that. But that's bullshit. I couldn't join it if I wanted. So that's bullshit to me. It doesn't kind of resonate. But you're gonna see that these societies have been infiltrated by light workers. people like Sparks were in societies like this, and then, you know, he has a flame that could download all of that knowledge off of him. So just because of our paths and where they took us, some people started out in Catholicism, Judaism, all sorts of religions we came from, whatever. We have infiltrated these systems, and we have kind of downloaded a lot of knowledge off of them, and that's how they're going to topple down eventually. So you're just doing a really amazing job, David. Don't let them divide you. Don't let these media people keep playing into you. I know you're being affected where you live because you're having terror attacks and craziness. Don't feed into it. It's all a distraction, because when we are dividing ourselves, it's dangerous. We are choosing separation, and we get stuck here in whatever regard. So we have to go back to everyone is one. That doesn't mean that everyone's as evolved. We're all at different levels, so that doesn't mean I want to be around unevolved or dark or evil people, because remember that all that evil is lack of knowledge. So everyone catches up eventually, but you're really seeing a purification happen where those of not enough caliber of light are going to burn, be destroyed, be purified. Earth, wind, and fire are kind of destroying lower density areas. So right now, you just want to focus on the light. Just follow your own intuition. There's so much going on around me that if I ever started like following outside information, like information outside of myself, I would be in big trouble. I was trying to explain to someone this morning where they were like, I forget what they said, but I just said, listen, I have amnesia. I don't remember everything that I would like to. I have amnesia, so it's very important that I use my intuition to kind of navigate me through these courses. Just so important. So everyone just needs to follow their own intuition, because you're going to know better than anyone else. Just really tap into that intuition, and you're doing so good, David. I read your alien article. I loved it. I didn't get to the end because my phone cut out. But yes, that resonates with me because I am a twin flame, so I happen to know that's a real concept. And people, I lost a lot of viewers like 2 weeks ago. I didn't say like, trust me, I have so many people. I love all people. I don't care what you do, who you sleep with, what you eat, who you love. I don't care. I love all of you. You're my soul group. It's just the way I am. I'm here to learn compassion. So I have a lot of people get really upset with my work, and they say, well, you can have same-sex twin flames. You can definitely have same-sex soulmates, okay? But twin flames, you can't. And the reason why is because that's the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy. It's just the way it balances. I didn't make these things up. I know people get so mad at me when I say that. But in the beginning, all of our souls are created in a male and feminine aspect. And it's about eventually completing ourselves enough as a person and coming back together with those energies. So I think it's amazing. I know that you had, and I'm still on you, David, you had really like negative experiences with extraterrestrials, and most of those government agencies were or are behind. They're behind those kind of negative abductions. People that have very bad experiences with greys or other extraterrestrial races. A lot of the times it's our own military experimenting on people and agreeing to let that happen. So just keep that in mind. And all that torture did something amazing to you. It woke you up. All that torture we've been through, because I've been through it too. Highly gifted people are definitely targeted in this matrix. Trust me on that. So I've been tortured too, and it did amazing things for me in the end. So we kind of have to embrace this polarity. It's giving us what we need to learn. I know I don't always enjoy it, but it is. Hi, Amy Lynn. Have a good day on Prison Planet. You're working on your crown. Pray more. My twin flame just told me this morning that, because we're playing around with different rays of light, he told me that white contains all the colors, and that resonates deeply with me. So you can always picture putting yourself in white light, like I tell you guys to do every day anyway. Keep putting yourself in white light. Pray. Work on your connection with Source. And I'm very glad to see you're moving up to higher chakras. Mia Flores. Work on your root chakra. We have to let go of fear. If you have fear, you're tuning in the wrong place too, because then you might get a little afraid of my news. So I try to draw people to me that are already living in love, already awakened light workers, so that I'm not giving out a confusing message. We have to let go of fear. You never had a reason to have it. Your soul is eternal. You'll never die. And so once we can let go of fear and we can have trust in the universe, it's just beautiful and amazing. So just let go of fear and work on your root chakra. Marco Antonio, moving on. hang on from anyone and anything not serving you. And if you're like anything like me, I'll hang on. I hang on to things a little too tightly. I just have that Taurus stubborn personality. I'll hold on and the universe will be like pulling and just trying to take it, like, come on, like, really? And I'll be playing tug of war over it. So just really, just let the universe take care of it. You're going to move on from anyone and anything not serving you. Don't hang on too tightly because you're making space for some new things to come into your life. So it can feel empty. Like I felt on this journey in the beginning like it was kind of empty. I lost everyone and everything I ever loved, basically, which made it a little bit easier for me, but I felt kind of alone. But there will come to a point where you'll move into alignment with the right people. So just trust the process. Michelle Cooper, good morning. It's a high vibe day. You are not suffering in silence. We're deeply connected. That's why we're able to heal remotely and do such amazing things with energy work. We're deeply connected, all of us. So it's kind of amazing. Go meditate though. Maybe you're alone because you're meant to be. Go meditate. Go within. Figure out who you really are. I love it. Yeah, I know I have a good group of people. Hi, Shyla. Good to see you. Power. You're taking back your power. That's the amazing thing about the universe is that, you know, you might cut ties with certain people, but if they're meant to be around you, they'll just find their way back to you. That's just how the universe works. Work on taking back your power. I have to talk with you eventually, but I just haven't got to that point. It was on my schedule for today. I'll try to, but I do have to have a long discussion with you at some point. Take back your power. You're the lioness. That's why I love you. We're all so strong and amazing. Just work on taking back your power, and you're going to do that by raising your vibration. Becky LaFave. Rejoice in celebration. Literally, Becky, you are doing so good, and the universe is just kind of letting you know. We have to have fun here. I know, I forget to have fun too. We're working so much, right? We just get lost in these roles where we're working and then, you know, you have your day off and you want to rest if you're anything like me. And then it's just like a never-ending cycle. We have to break that. We have to have fun. We have to really be having more fun. We have to be experiencing life. We really came here to eat different foods, experience life, love different people, and have all different types of experiences. We never just have one type. So get out there and have more fun. Minus the booze. Danny Murchison. Yes, I saw your necklace. You have the quartz necklace around your neck. That would be my second go-to stone. I wear quartz because it's very good for protection. If anyone wants to like think negative thoughts about you, it will literally project it right back to the person. It's just very good. Put yourself in white light every morning as well. I feel that some people need certain spiritual protection just because of who we are. But this is a new beginning for you. I feel like you are so young. You should be at this point thinking about your future and what you want to do with your life. But you're at an advantage. You're awake. A lot of people spend many lives unconsciously living. And now you're conscious and you really can do anything that you want. So don't let your family limit you. Don't let your school limit you. Don't let people limit you. You are infinite. And you can do amazing things. I was really limited too, and I would believe those things. And it's taking me so long to kind of unprogram myself. So, and I really liked your post too, where you said that school isn't a very good gauge of how smart you are. It actually gauges how well you can regurgitate and memorize information. Exactly. You're learning so quick for your age. So I know that can suck because I'm going through like my group of friends in Australia and Sparks where they wake up and they don't feel like doing their job anymore. like they can't do their prison planet jobs anymore. I know a lot of people feel like that. So at least you're kind of at a disadvantage because you feel like, why am I even going to school? It's pointless, but you kind of have to do it. So just go with the flow. Think about what you want to do with your future. Literally. And it is a new beginning. Literally. A lot of people are still stuck in that it's going to be the end thing, and it's definitely not. Allison McLean Walker, good morning. Wisdom. Yes, and we're going to do that by accessing the knowledge in our DNA. We have all of the knowledge of the Anunnaki stored in our DNA somehow, and the whole cosmos. So I'm going within, I'm meditating, and just working at tapping into my DNA, and working better on my 12-strand system of DNA. But if you want real wisdom, you're not going to find it on Google. You're going to find it by meditating and going within. Merge, yeah. Non-dual love, yes. And we're merging back together as a group too. So it's kind of amazing. I've merged back into one with my twin flame, and now I'm kind of merging back together with a group. People are coming in and out of alignment and leaving and returning and etc. But pretty much I'm around the same group. I would rather be around less people and be around the right people. So I'm not really concerned. I'm just kind of speaking my truth, and that can offend a lot of people, or a lot of people will resonate with it and the right people will come to me. So I'm just kind of trusting this process. Caitlin, good morning. Batters. Obstacles and challenges. And then I've already seen this card. I believe I gave it to you last time, but I might just have deja vu again. I feel like you're getting the same card again. What's blocking you or challenging you? And that's yourself. These are limited beliefs. We're doing it to ourselves. We're creating these limits that aren't real just because of the reality that we've accepted and kind of been indoctrinated into. We had to let go of our notions of what is real and what isn't. We kind of had to go back to just really viewing things as a child. And a lot of you guys have kids. Caitlin, you have a kid. So that's kind of amazing. So just try to play with your kid more. Look at things more with open minds. You're now awake parenting, which is what's going to change this world. This momentum is the kids. It's not so much us. It's this generation of children, because they're being raised mainly by awake parents, hopefully. So hopefully it'll really wake up everyone. And being around these kids is amazing too. So if you have any unevolved family members, Caitlin, bring your baby around them more. It will kind of wake them up. Tarragon solves. Balance. Literally work on more balance for yourself. More peace, love, and harmony. Just literally work at coming more into balance for yourself and into harmony. I need balance in all areas of my life. I'm kind of boring. I go to bed the same time. I'm on a set schedule. But to me, that's nice. It helps me balance my life better. So just work on getting more like on a schedule with your energy and your sleep and stuff. Sleep is so important. We heal in our sleep. We learn in our sleep. We do so much. So it's so important we're getting enough sleep every night. And a lot of people don't get enough sleep. TJ York, good morning. Prosperity begins. Amazing things are going to happen for you. You're already seeing magic everywhere. Synchronicities, okay? So we're at lunch, and we're trying to explain synchronicity to our very asleep friend, who, coincidentally, Sparks goes, look at your phone, it's 2:22. And the friend's like, so? I see that all the time. It's not a big deal. And he's like, well, something made me look at it. You have to understand that. I wasn't just looking at it. Like, something made me look at it and see that. We're trying to kind of explain to him. But you're seeing synchronicities and magic everywhere. Just open your eyes more, and real prosperity is about to come. This is a card of abundance. And we're all manifesting love and abundance this year. Hecate Crystalline Faye. Fertility. This means abundance too. I just already covered your message a minute ago. This is a year of love and abundance. It could mean a baby if you want one, but usually it's more like a monetary kind of abundance card. So good things are really coming for everyone that's awake and putting in this spiritual work. Real love and abundance is what's in the charts for this year. Yes, we are one, but not everyone will ascend, so I'm choosing to be around those that are ascending. Not everyone will ascend this life. It just doesn't work like that. That's why it's so magical to be ascending. So there are those that are descending, and there's a lot going on at one place. So I'm just choosing to be around those where I can better project my energy to help people. So I'm choosing to be around only those that are ascending. That's why I've been kind of cutting ties with certain people that might not be doing this work necessary, because I know that those that aren't working now aren't going to be able to catch up later. It kind of takes enough time to be able to raise your vibration. So I'm kind of distancing myself from anyone that isn't on this spiritual path at this point, just for my own sanity. Jamie Harris, throat chakra. Literally work on your throat chakra, work on healing and speaking your truth. I'm a Blu-ray angel, so and I'm also a Taurus, which is kind of governed by the throat chakra. That's like my main chakra. Just work on opening yours and unblocking it. You could really benefit from a chakra opening too. Carolyn Holland. Discontent and boredom. Literally, why are you so bored? We're all on a mission here, and we all have our own individual mission that kind of fits together for the good of all. So I'm doing my little mission with my flame, and then everyone else is doing theirs, and it comes together for the good of all. So the only time I've ever been discontent or bored in my life was when I was off of my path or not on my mission. So I would really recommend getting a birth chart done at some point so you can see your mission and why you're really here, because there's no reason to be discontent or bored. I'm going to let you guys go on that note because I'm kind of going through some intense energies. But I will be here for healing work, and I'll be live again tomorrow. Love and light.